welcome everybody to the virtual open for inspection at number 56 Ferndown Drive in Cranbourne. Now, you may be wondering why we are looking at a field. The very reason we are looking at a field is that if you were to be here in person, you would get to experience what is directly across the road from number 56 Ferndown Drive. So this is officially called Brookland Greens Reserve, and it is an amazing, I'm just going to pin this. It is an amazing open space which can be used for recreation, for pets, for the kids to play. Not uncommon that you see some remote control toys and planes and being flown around here on the weekends, and it's just an incredible space which makes this an even more family friendly location. So adding to the location here, we also have at the end of this street, this is a no-through road, but at the highway end, you do have medical and childcare as well as bus stops. So position perfect, and we'll tell you more about the estate as we go through. But let's have a wander across from this wonderful open space and go and have a look at the house. There we go. So I think we've got a little bit of a lag there at the moment with the feed, but here we go. So as you can see, as we come across the road, you've got the driveway there that is nice and wide, and they're two decent sized vehicles. So realistically, you've got your double remote garage and then room for another 2 cars very, very easily in the driveway. So as we head closer, I think the internet connection will probably improve a little bit. There we go. So very low maintenance, easy care. Basic landscaping's all done there, and you do have your nice sheltered porch area there before you head on inside. Here we go. So the home itself was built in 2006 and comprises 4 bedrooms. You've got, believe it or not, 3 living areas. And in that location there as well, you know that you're in a really family friendly spot. So I'll just invite everybody to, if you do have any questions, obviously the vendor is showing us through the property, but if you do have any questions, if you could just pop them into the chat box and we will answer those for you as we go through. And in we go. Hello, Putty Tat. As we go in, we've got the hallway here. Now, one of the great things is that you have got to the right here a really well-sized front lounge area. So this measures 3.5 metres by 4.1. And this is just the first of your 3 very well proportioned living spaces. Okay. And then across the hallway, we go into, again, all of these rooms are great sizes. So as we go into the master bedroom measures 3.5 by 4 metres. So I don't care what size bed you've got, it will fit 100%. You've got a ceiling fan there as well. So in the home, you do have ducted heating, evaporative cooling, plus you do have the ceiling fans there as well, which, as we all know in summer, is sometimes you just need a little bit of air to circulate through. Okay, and then we don't have a master bedroom unless we have an ensuite, and this one provides an incredible amount of cupboard and bench space there. So we've got a fully appointed ensuite, great amount of storage space, the full-size mirror there, and then around to the shower. There. We've actually got new shower screens on there as well, so that's nothing that anyone needs worry about in the near future. And then through to the walk-in robe. Loving those the shelving that's been built into there as well. So you've got oodles of hanging space, but it's also very practical with the little built-in shelf nook there, and then obviously the top shelves that you would expect. Wonderful. All right. So further down the hallway, this is where the home seriously does some opening up and provides definite family value. And of course, every family home has to have a laundry, but we'll pop into that later. But have a look at the amount of bench space and how practical this is for families. So usually there's no room to pull out the dishwasher, have the kids helping load and unload the dishwasher while you're cooking or doing things. But here you do not have any problems with that whatsoever. You do have a stainless steel dishwasher. You've got there we go, honing in on that. Double sink, obviously, and then great sized gas cooktop, range hood, and the electric wall oven, which is not an original, so that has been replaced in its lifetime. And the fridge cavity there, so you can fit a double door fridge there. If anyone does want to know the measurements, obviously for those cavities, we can provide those for you. Then through into the laundry. Now, this is a family home. So we've got a great sized laundry, but even better is that we've got overhead cupboards that have been added in after the build. So they're an afterfit, and it just adds to the practicality for family life, which we know is always pretty busy. So ample room for washer, dryer. You could even put a folding table in there without any issues whatsoever. And then we've got the cupboard there. If you could just open that up for us, Dean, that'd be great. Yep, hiding all the usual suspects. So that's not your linen press, but that is your utility cupboard, I suppose you'd call it. Fantastic. And one thing I realised, sorry, we forgot to open up the pantry size for everybody. So if we could just have a look at the pantry there, that would be great. Neater than mine. So you've definitely got ample room there. And don't forget, you've got all the cupboards as well. That is a ripper family size built-in pantry there. So that has got all of that covered. So then as we go, we'll close the doors on that. Dean, if I could get you just to stand back at the doorway when you come into, or back by where the fridge is, just to give people an overview of just how spacious this whole area is. So when you look at the kitchen, meals, family area, you're talking over 8 metres in length. And not taking in the meals area, you've got 5 metres in width as well. So we're talking an extremely well proportioned, family friendly home floor plan wise. All right, then we'll head down to the rumpus. You can see the pool table in the background, so that's instantly going to lure us down to there, isn't it? So again, this is the third living zone. And it is a great size. The rumpus is 4.4 metres by 5.3 metres. So this is actually a fairly popular floor plan in the Brookland Greens Estate where this home is. And there have been some versions of it where they have put the doors onto the rumpus area here so that they've got a separate living area. That is also something that is very easily done because the door sizes are all standard. You must be taller than me, Dean. You're getting a great overview there. Yeah, it's just a super practical family floor plan. So we might, as soon as you're near the sliding door there, Dean, we might actually head outside from here because, again, this all flows into the practicality of the indoor, outdoor and the actual lifestyle of the home. So we've got 2 undercover areas. The first part is a very, very sheltered under roofline alfresco, which we're in here now. So no matter what weather conditions, and Melbourne can throw a few different options at us every day. So you have got a lovely sheltered spot there that will take a table and chairs. But then you've also got, as we go back, you've also got the extended pergola, which has been added onto, which provides not just extra entertaining area, but also you've got the rear roller door drive-through access from the double garage. So if you had extra vehicles or a trailer and things that you wanted to be able to bring through to the back of the property and still keep them out of the weather, then this property will do that for you. And then down the side, Dean, if we can just go down to that little, down the side of the garage, because we've got an extra little storage bit undercover. Yep, perfect. Wonderful. All right, so in the garage as well, just so that everyone's aware, we do have cold plumbing. So inside the garage there is a cold tap and also a essentially a laundry tub. The connection, sorry, Dan, could we just nick back to the little alcove to the kitchen window? So where you see that window here, the tap and everything in the garage is not very far from the kitchen area there. So it would not, you can see the drain, the pipe there. So it would not be difficult if you wanted or needed to actually add in hot plumbing into there if that's what you required, but their connections are already there for the cold and operational. Thanks, Dean. Okay, so that's got the entertaining and the livability happening, and then we look at more family space as we go out the back. So obviously definitely room to fit a trampoline. There's been a basketball hoop out there. There's ample room for pets, kids, or garden, if that's what you wanted to do. You will get good sunlight here for veggies and things like that, if that's what you wanted to be able to do. Got a little garden shed there. Obviously, we've got a clothesline. Yep, we just had a question about schools. Yep, I'll cover that off for you very, very shortly. Now, the other thing too is that you do have on the bedrooms, on the secondary bedrooms at this property, and this is especially important for probably people with younger children, is that you do have the roller shutters on the bedroom windows. So you've got each of the secondary bedrooms do have the proper security shutters, and not only for security, which isn't the first thing I think of, but when I think of a family, I think of being able to block out the room so that they'll sleep when I want them to. So even if you've got little ones that you want to be able to put down during the day or on the summer nights, you don't have to worry about daylight coming in. Wonderful. There we go. Few roof tiles there, I think, by the looks of it. So the concreting's all done. I mean, as you would expect in a home of this age, there's nothing that you would have to do with regards to finishing. It would all be just any cosmetic touches that you then wanted to add to make the property your own. Okay. So with regards to school, Dean, I'll just ask you if we can head back inside and we'll just go down towards the other bedrooms. And in the meantime, I'll just answer the question about the schools. So you are zoned at this property, you are zoned in Cranbourne Primary School and also Cranbourne Secondary College. Now, all schools are under sort of the 3 kilometre radius from this property. You do also have Barton Primary School, St Agatha's, which is a Catholic primary, Cranbourne West Primary School and Cranbourne Park Primary School, again, all under the 3 kilometre radius. With regards to transport, you've got, within walking distance, you've got the bus route, 791 and 792. Now, both of those routes will take you to the main shopping centre. They'll get you to the train station, but that would also be the bus lines that the kids would catch to get to the interchange for the high school. So I hope that answers that. Okay, have I met the neighbours and is it generally a quiet street from that perspective? It is a very quiet street. So again, because we've got a no-through road, realistically, the only people that come up past traffic-wise, that come past the property, either live there or are visiting somebody who does. So, yep, no, I can definitely vouch. And even before we came onto the video just before, we had the vendor over in the reserve, as you saw at the beginning, and the birds were amazing. So it's a really lovely environment. So here we are. Sorry, Dane, I've just got away from you. You've got away from me there. So this is bedroom number, I'm going to call it number 2 out of 4. We are 3 metres by 3 metres. Now they are, I'm going to say, Dean, can you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Queen beds? Yep. So all of these bedrooms, all the secondary bedrooms carry currently queen size beds, which is pretty amazing. So please do remember though that when we do our floor plans, we don't measure the room from inside the wardrobe. So it's 3 metres by 3 metres plus the built-in wardrobe space. Okay, so we've got a queen bed there plus a tall boy, and still plenty of space. So they're very good sized rooms, and that's the winder there. So the near the window there, yep, thanks Dean, that's the winder for the security roller shutters, and that's on each of the homes. Obviously, if you don't want them, you can remove the handle out at any time. And then we do have also the ceiling fan. Perfect, thank you. Alrighty, so then one of the great things here is that these bedrooms are all down their own little hallway. So if you're putting the kids to bed or got visitors staying and you wanted to stay up, then obviously you've got the front lounge there and nobody's going to be disturbed down this end of the home. So as we go down, you'll see there we've got loads, again, this is a family home, so we've got loads of cupboards and storage. So if I could just ask you, Dean, just to open up those cupboards in the hallway there for me. So again, another sort of utility style storage cupboard. Which is great. And then we've got the double door linen press in the hallway as well. Fantastic. Wonderful. All right. There's plenty of hidey holes for everything in this house. And still another cupboard. So if I hear anybody in this house feedback saying that there's not enough storage, I'm going to call you out on it, I'm afraid, because there is loads of storage. Okay, then if we could just nick into the main bathroom there. So again, centrally positioned between all of the secondary bedrooms. We've got a full bathroom with the shower there, bath obviously, and the vanity. So certainly more than enough bench space and storage and room in there for all of the kids. Alrighty, so we've got 2 bedrooms left that are all down the end of the hall here. Again, as I said before, they are all measuring the same, and they currently all have queen size beds plus tall boys. So you can see here, like there's still a decent, like we've got a desk in there, we've got a queen size bed and a tall boy, and that's pretty impressive. So very generous size bedrooms. And of course, we've got the double robe in each of them. I love those hanging hooks. They're really clever. Go there. Perfect. Again, ceiling fan. So again, you've got your ducted heating, you've got your evaporative cooling, plus you've got your ceiling fans. We've got Melbourne weather's covered. There we go. And then we'll just do probably just a little bit of a quick scan of the other bedroom, given that they are all pretty much same. Oh, kitty in the sun. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So is there anything that anybody wanted to go back and have a look at? Is there anything that we've missed that you think you'd like to have a look at? I'll just get you just to do another quick walkthrough from down to the, just sort of like circling inside the house, Dean, while I just double check if there's any other questions. No, I think we've got, that's huge. Seriously, that is a huge space. It's fantastic. So land size, yep, sorry, I did forget to pop that in there before. So land size, we're on 544 square metres. So enough, like given the proportion here, and plus you've also got across the road as a free unmow option. That's not a bad thing. Brookland Greens itself is an extremely family-friendly designed estate. So at the end of the street, as I mentioned before, you've got the kindergarten, aka childcare, you've got the medical centre. It also has, Brookland Greens is spoilt with the number of walking tracks and green spaces that have been made available that have got a mixture of playgrounds. You've got the outdoor gyms, there's the BMX park. So there's loads and loads of family orientation in this estate. And how would you go looking out at that when you leave the house in the morning? Not too shabby at all. Okay, so just having a quick look here. Has everyone seen what they wanted to see? Realistically, this is your opportunity right now. If you were in the house at a normal open for inspection in person, is there anything else that you would want to have opened or that you would normally be opening to have a look at? I think we've covered most things. I'll give you a minute here just to let me know if there is anything that we haven't covered off for you. Yep. Carol, yes, yep, downlights, correct. Yep. Good amount of them too. Thumbs up from the owner. Okay. So that's the, you did, sorry, kitchen. I just want another look into the pantry. Sorry, Dane. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So that's a good depth. Yeah. Wonderful. Fantastic. All right. Okay. Yep, terrific. Thanks, Dane. Tap. I love you being my arms and legs. It's great. And the fridge cavity, yes, you've got a double door fridge in there, so that's going to take pretty much anything. And the range hood, perfect. All right. Well, if we've got nothing else that anyone's wanting to look at in any further detail, basically, thank you so much, Dean. Muchly appreciated your your legs and arms and video skills, we'll call it. And basically the next steps, if anyone wants to have a chat with regards to how we are going about the next steps, if you do want to make an offer for the property, you can obviously message us here in the chat or reach out to us in a message. Obviously, we know the people that registered to attend, so we're more than happy to have that discussion. We do have all the paperwork ready to go as we speak. So if you would like to make any noises about making this great property yours, let us know. All right. So that is 56 Ferndown Drive. So thank you so much, everybody. Massive thank you to our vendors for facilitating us today. And we will catch up with you all soon.